Chapter 4, Part 1 of the You Do It's, demonstrating the scope. I'm going to do this chapter a little bit different than I did Chapter 3, just because there's a lot more typing in here. But I've already gone in and created the code for the demo block, and I want to walk you through what the variations of scope will actually look like. I have made some changes to this code. I've gone in and added some various system .out.println just to kind of give you some blank lines with your output so that it makes it a little bit easier to read. You can notice I've kind of added those everywhere that we did do some printing. Now, when you first go in and you create your class demo block is going to have a main method, which basically is there. The main method is going to have inside of it two different blocks. And then we're also going to have a separate method whose name is demo method. And in each one of these, we're going to be changing the scope of our variables. You will notice here in the main method that we have declared x to be 1111. Now, it will maintain that value until it is forced to change in the demo method, but not until then. But you will notice as we move from one block to the next, y does change its value. X will remain the same because we did declare x with a wide enough scope that it is in our main method. So that means it's going to be contained in every block and everything associated with the main method. But when we get down here to the demo method, you will notice that x and y have been redeclared and reassigned, and the value of x changes from 1111 to all 8s. And that's because once we left the main method, the declaration of x and the y's, all 2's and 3's, lost their scope because we entered into a new method. Inside that new method, both of those variables, once they were declared, took on a different assignment. Once this program has been compiled and run, you will notice down in our output how each time we called on x, it remained as 1's until we were actually inside the demo method, and then it changed to all 8's. Once we left the demo method and returned back to the main method, you'll notice that the value returned to all 1's for x. As we worked our way through the different blocks within the main method, the values of y changed from 2's to 3's, and then we also changed its value once we went into demo method, so then it all became 9's. But x stayed pretty consistent just because of the scope in which we gave it. That concludes part 1.